welcome back to the FitNorth Scrub channel. And it is me, the FitNorth Scrub Jan here. And we are back, sort of in the area where we came out last time. Today, it's not going to be as long. I have a little 12K round, that loop sort of around here that I planned. It's not going to be quite as off-road as I had hoped. It's been a rough training week. I went at it really hard Tuesday with some interval training. And when I was out for a short run Thursday, well, short, but shorter, I didn't feel so good in my hamstring. So I decided to dial it back a little bit and just go out here and enjoy the scenery. It is trails, but I don't expect anything crazy. But I am going to try those trail shoes today, just in case there's still some ice and stuff. But see you out there on the course. Okay, so here we are at the start. I found this track on Garmin Connect, and it's a nice little 12K using the major trails. We're actually on this little hut here that the ski club owns, because that's what the Great Hill is. I hope that's a good shot. That's into the sun, so it might not be that good. But we'll have plenty of chance to look at that. I actually think we get to run up it at one point also. So here we go. I'll start my watch and get going and talk a little bit while I run. Show you some of the scenery. Probably a little less time lapse this time. Let's see how that all goes. We're starting uphill here. Climbing over the lake. I still feel my leg and my hamstring that I talked about. Let's see how it works out when it gets warmer. If not, I'll just have to bail. But yeah, a bit of a rough start. Just going up. But let's see. Okay, navigation. Yeah, I figured. There's the big hill. Again, it doesn't look that big. That's as you're walking up it. But trust me, it'll burn your legs. Well, I don't know about yours. Oh, it does burn mine. As you may also have noticed, I don't think you have yet, but I am now equipped with a big selfie stick that I used to run this camera. Oh, so slightly different point of view today, rather than the chest-mounted / handheld. It gets to be handheld on a stick. So here we are, coming into the trails proper. A little detour on tarmac. This also means that all my filming here is quite experimental.
Otherwise, thanks to all those who gave me feedback on the last video. Obviously, mostly friends and family. But let's see. This time, I aim to improve editing and perhaps have a little bit more sort of landscape-ness feeling. So you can get a bit more of an impression about where it is that I'm running. And certainly less time lapse. Okay. We're about a K in, 1.5 maybe. So I'm gonna just dial in, try to run for a while. See you guys. So here we are, barely 3 kilometers in, and we're going down the first downhill. I was a little bit afraid that this trail was sort of a little bit too just wide tracks and so on, and that was fun. So yeah, I started a bit abruptly before, but there's just so many people here, and I really don't want to film when there are other folks too close. If that makes sense. Maybe I'm being immunized someday. Oh, and there again. Okay. I'm gonna do a little bit of scenery shots. I'm gonna let you go. Okay, so we just passed 5K. Never been in this park. Well, in this part of this area before. But it's pretty pretty. And there's so many people around today. But it is good weather. Oh, it was a cold night. Hamstring still aching a little bit, but not too bad. No actual pain when I run. It's more when I stop and start. It's a bit like, I don't really want to. So, gotta be careful with it. Gotta be sensible. Absolutely do not want an injury. That would be horrible. So, probably gonna walk some of the hills. Which is ironic because I was going to take on the big hill today. Maybe I can run it. Okay, what is that watch? turn left in 37 meters. I wonder if that is here. That is here. Hey, downhill. Let's go. Quick feet, quick feet. Clearly out of practice. Then we came down this little sort of hole. Hey, if we need a break, we could go over there. Anyway, we are heading back towards the start now, because the course is like sort of like a figure 8 loop with the starting point in the middle. So yeah, wait, we've been here before. Okay, we're heading a slightly different direction. Different way back. I really love this kind of nature. This heath, I guess it's called. So they're not quite swamp, not quite plains, somewhere in between. Plenty of elevation changes all the time. It's a good place to run. Okay, I'll check in later. Okay, so here we are, walking up the big hill. And actually we're not even going all the way up, because the course, or the map or route, whatever it's called, route that I put on my watch says I have to turn here. So I'll have to do the top another day, preferably with a fresh hamstring and going straight up the side of the hill instead of using the slow paths. It's sort of level out a little bit here. No, I don't know what that thing over on that hill over there is. Even walking that was hard. Anyway, normally I come up from the opposite end, which is more like a long, slow climb. That doesn't really make it easier though, because it takes forever. But let's see, let me flip you around here. So here we're going down. Little houses you see down there is our starting place. We went like that way around. Oh, this is kind of steep. The legs down there, that's one of those that we ran sort of in between last time. And we're going down here, and it is pretty steep on this last bit. And the basic guy then decides that it's fine to run it. But it's gotta be in this sort of lean backward position, even though that's even harder. But I don't trust my left leg enough to just let gravity do it and have the legs keep up. I'll even down a little bit now. Okay. So what now? Turn left. Yes, thank you. Now crossing a little bridge. Otherwise, just following the path. Oh, a fellow runner. Good talk. See, the leg is frozen. Not all the way down, but enough. And here are the swans who we saw last time. So they're relegated to pretty much a very small place of open water. Hey again. So just about 7k in, taking a little walking break to tell you about these tracks. So, oh, we're even luckier. There's actually something on the track today. So out here, there's this little quaint railroad, and it is actually just, it's like a giant hobby project. So there's a bunch of people who drive these, maintain them, build them, and during the summer months, for a few weeks, or yeah, well, every few weeks, they run them and have passengers who can sort of drive through this beautiful nature area. And there's a few little stops and stations along the way, just each of them being in the middle of nature. So, but I didn't think they were actually doing anything at this moment, but apparently something is going on in there related to that. Oh, oh. So that sound was me rediscovering, as I have like every few minutes, that if something is straight up ice, then trail shoes are not going to help you. They're not going to do nothing. You need spikes for that. So we should probably get running again, although this is so very nice. You might be hearing the sound of happy dirt bikes in the distance. I don't know if the camera picks that up, but yeah, that's going on in another part of this nature area as well. Okay, I'll check in later. Okay, surprise! We went a lot further down before turning back in. So now we're actually at the end station, or the depot, of these antique trains, or veteran trains, or whatever they're called. Like, we're talking proper small steam trains. I wonder if we can catch any one of them here. Is this, I figure, ticket sales booth? Multiple tracks here. What do you want from me? You want me to go this way? Okay, that's fine. Oh, they all clipped up. Well, figures. I mean, not exactly the time of year to do this sort of thing. But this is sort of the last turnaround, so just back to the ski hill and we're 12k in. I did my gel just before. I technically don't need it. I mean, it's just 12K and like an hour and a half-ish. It's probably what it's going to take me, which is, when I say it out loud, that's a little bit scary for 12K. Well, slow, scary, but no, I figured, I mean, this morning, yesterday, I was about to cancel this run because, oh, hamstring, should be careful. And I'm like, well, maybe you can do both. Maybe, you know, tone down the ambitions. Don't go into the small tracks. Go slow. Take it easy down the hills. Take it easy up the hills. And you'll just might be fine. And then get the practice in. Practice carrying this. I mean, it's weird running with weight around the chest. I don't need that hydration for today, but I might need it for some time in the future. So, practice. So, yeah. Let me just check where we're going. We are turning left. Okay. Oh. This is like all ice. Much better out here. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know, there's probably about 4K left, a little bit more maybe. So I'll probably check in like halfway there, so. Okay, so about 1.5 miles to go. The clouds are coming in upstairs, so not as sunny as when it started. So with them a little bit more wind, not too bad though. But yeah, we're in the final stretch, probably about a K, a little more to go. So, see you at the finish line. Oh, almost there. That's in there almost. Come on. Lap complete. So, we're now around 13K. I know it's at 12, but that was my head rounding down. It was 12.8. And then I guess the last 0.2 is me not navigating that precisely. So, but a good run. My hamstring didn't get worse. So that's also a good indication that I probably didn't break it. I have 2 rest days now. At least that's the plan. I'm not gonna run again till Tuesday. And in general, this week has been a little bit of a rest week. At least had it not been for me going a little overboard on the interval training Tuesday. But the miles is lower than last week. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do next week. We'll see. But got to do some more fast stuff if the leg is up to it. Otherwise, it might be a full week just with pace, just long, slow. And hopefully next weekend I can take you guys somewhere fun, weather permitting, leg permitting. But would really like to get into sort of a little bit of denser forest, some mud trails, sprinting up and down, dodging branches, that kind of thing. That'll be fun. It'll also be fun to sort of do a video style. So yeah, I'm gonna head back to the car, go home, grab a shower, get something to drink, and then sit down and edit this. But anyway, until next time, this is the FitNorth Scrub for the FitNorth Scrub channel. Goodbye.